Are you ready to be criticized in a way that's probably more personal than you're accustomed to as an undergraduate student? This is kind of what awaits you, okay, if you are going to do research. The way that evaluation is done typically is through peer review. So people who are in the same area as you judge your work, and they give you back narrative evaluations of what they think of your work. And not all of them are very nice. Okay? Some of them are really pretty unpleasant, actually. It's not nice to be told in writing what is wrong with the work that you have submitted. Okay? It's a very different feeling from getting a score, from getting a grade. And no one's going to think that you're perfect. No one's going to say, this is perfect, you get 100% on this paper that you've submitted to a conference. Okay? It doesn't work that way. Sometimes you might get best paper award at a conference or something like that. Okay, that's the closest you will get to 100%. Okay, so you will always be criticized. Always be criticized. Some of the criticism will be harsh. Some of it will be unfair, absolutely unfair. But even the unfair criticism is helpful, right? Because you have to learn how to deal with that. You have to learn how to have that strength to say, that's wrong. What I did was correct, and here's why this criticism is wrong. Okay? But of course, on the other hand, you have to be able to accept because good criticism. Are you ready to fail? Okay. Failure is an essential part of what you are going to do. Okay. Like I said before, nothing you are going to do in research is going to be 100% correct. That's the best. There's nothing left to do. It doesn't work that way. Okay? Everything is going to be slightly imperfect, maybe really imperfect. But at any rate, you have to be able to take a different view of what it means to fail. Okay? That imperfect work that you have done, fine. There's some good in it, and you have to value that. You have to value the criticism that you get for its imperfections, and work on it, and get right back and start working on it again. I'm a big fan of this man, Samuel Beckett, who's a playwright from Ireland, and he wouldn't really be considered a very optimistic person. This is not the kind of person you should usually put on a presentation for graduate students. So this is a little quotation from him, and this is also, I think a lot of people would say, well, why do you write this? This isn't very hopeful. I find this very hopeful. Saying, ever tried, ever failed. No matter. Try again. Fail again. Fail better. All right. That's the mindset that I think we need to have to keep going in this field where, as I said before, nothing is perfect. But everything is sort of progressing. You want to think about your work as progressing towards some never attainable perfection. Okay, but we'll get better and better. Okay, that's all I have.
Thank you.